Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Cam Schlittler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, ready to get underway. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez settles under this one, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
On the outside corner, that's strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
Schlittler measures 6 feet 6 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. In the air, left field. Schumann snags it on the run.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Number 30, Kerry.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Outside ball.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. Third out. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the third baseman.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
0-1.
Ball, no.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Good eye
No,
in
that's
that
a ball.
spot.
Too
Really
low.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. McKinstry fires to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Here's 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's a high chopper. Keith. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Swings through that. And a big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run homer. The Yankees score first. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
The 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Lee on to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The 1-2.
Ball two.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That is fit. The third baseman, Cole Key.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Back to first, and it's over his head. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Runner at second here, one gone.
Come on, Cam.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes in that part of the strike zone.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hee-haw!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 39, Ali.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ali Sanchez. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. James Outman up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-1 down. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, How You Lead.
Right through there for a strike. Outman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kevin McGonigal now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Fouled off down the right side. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one lifted to left. Schumann on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Carpenter
outside.
Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Riley Green waiting to hit for Detroit. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Rip, but it curls foul. The 0-1. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that one
too
a
low.
little below the knees. And a count 2-1. And that's fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next
Ball
offering
3.
is outside.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air to left center. Schumann settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. That misses. Ball one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's a strike. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
He ride. Ball 2.
Foul ball there. Rice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Center field. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Keith, 24 years old, made his big league debut in 2025, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
That
Ball
misses. Ball one. The Tigers trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. 2 out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
McKinstry at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Second baseman, Jose.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball, no.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Caballero thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Outman gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th. James Outman up now for the Tigers. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 2-1. On the corner for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal digs in now. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann.
Strike.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Come on, Allie.
No, inside.
Inside, almost got him. In the air to left center. Green in position, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the DH, Paul Goldschmidt. He's been a great free agent sign. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And now here is Dylan Dingler.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Let's go, Yankees! Go New York!
Fought off foul. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Activity in
Too
the
high.
bullpen for the first time. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz also throwing.
Come on, Cam.
1-1 now.
Ball.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right
Up
there.
next is
Last
the
pitch
Tigers,
wasn't even much
the
to think
right
about.
fielder, number 30, Harry Carpenter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one fouled off.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go!
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
1 out man at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt to second. Safe. He
Safe.
beats it.
Beats the
And
throw.
now a man into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third.
Foul
But
ball.
it kicks foul. The 2-2. On the ground. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Cole Key.
That one's in there. Strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. That one the other way. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Dingler in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Swinging a foul straight back. Keith at second with 2 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a strikeout looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
Ball. Hee-haw.
Up the middle. McKinstry on the run, throw to first.
Yes,
and
you're
it
out.
gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Inside.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Yankees,
change here. Ryan Yarbrough.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, James Outman.
That clips a corner. Strike two.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him. 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. Lee having a lot more success on the road this season.
Ball.
Yarbrough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. The next pitch
that's
misses.
too high.
Ball 2. And the sweeper catches the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. McGonigal waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Tigers,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
52,
seventh. Troy Melton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Fouled off left side. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 51, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Oh, 0-2 now.
I
Ball.
don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Here's the 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
And first offering is fouled off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Struck him out looking. Caballero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-2 now. And
Ball
there's
3.
a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Now a blooper back behind short. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Spencer Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's
Inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, carrying well up against the wall and brings it in. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Jones under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 30, Terry Carpenter.
Hey!
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Tigers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
arm out of the bullpen, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 3.
Ball. Ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Two pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on
Up
strikes.
next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-1. And
No,
ball
that's a
one.
ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball two.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, left field. Green on his way over. And there's two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
So back to the top of the order. Paul Goldschmidt getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Ball.
Softly hit to third. Keith throws to first in time, and the Yanks go quietly. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One up, one down.
The first baseman, Sanchez.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill preparing to come on if needed. Doval getting loose as well. Swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. One out and a runner at second. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Fernando Cruz gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Pitches in there. 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Torkelson stands at second with 2 gone. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.